the one and only J. King. Thank you so much, because I'm gonna pop this off because I have to put this one on. Okay. I'm gonna talk a little bit about trend and a little bit about color and a little bit about style, because this spectacular ring encompasses all those things. There's under 500 for the entire day. This is my only the second of 2 pieces from the one and only J. King. Appraised at $274, it's $149.90. So let's talk about Drusy. Drusy is hot, hot, hot. It is from a geode, and it is naturally occurring. The underside of the geode has that sparkle to it. So the stone is cut to have the naturally, it's a rough texture sparkle. So then we have the color. Every year they do something called the Pantone color of the year. What spring 2016, this is it. It's that pale, and these colors are all in this family. So maybe you're buying Marla Wynn, her entire collection. This ring will go with everything in her entire collection. It's that pale, beautiful color, and I want you to see how beautiful this is on. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that spectacular? And you're seeing, by the way, my Deborah Lippmann nail polish. The color is called Fashion, by the way. Just perfectly matches. It's all, this is what's on trend. This is beautiful. This is comfortable and genuine sterling silver. And boy, Jay has outdone himself with this gorgeous ring. Here are my sizes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait for it, 12. I have a 12. Now, very few in 11 and 12. They're always the first to sell out. Here's the good news. You're watching 10 Faves. This is the very first presentation. I have every single size. You can size up to wear it on your pointer finger, you can wear it on your middle finger. To me, this looks like a stream and pebbles thrown in it. But it's kind of twilight, so you see the sparkle of those different naturally occurring stones. I love the freeform nature of this piece. I love the tranquility of this piece. By the way, it goes back beautifully with the Today Special that both Oshi and I are wearing from Deb Gio, the set of 3 bracelets that you know, stack, stack, stack. And then with this, you see how it's all just going back together? Kind of move mine around here. Give them a little squeeze there. But I think that it just is like that perfect kind of silver, and boy, is this gorgeous. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I'm just noticing now how perfectly it matches the nail polish I picked for today. I'm very happy right now with myself. But, but I just want you to know that these are the in colors. These are the Pantone colors. That kind of periwinkle blue is the Pantone color. And like I said, my nail polish is from Deborah Lippmann, and the color is called Fashion. Literally, it is the fashion. This is the fashion, and there's that color right there. Almost matches perfectly. Soft greens and kind of lime color, and then that periwinkle blue. It is a elegant ring. It is a ring founded in nature, freeform, and soft, pretty spring. A great gift ring. Also a great ring for you to treat yourself, because we make it so affordable. What else can I tell you about this ring? I like the rope texturing. On the shank, you can get a little peek at that rope texturing. So that sterling silver is twisted and formed into the shape of a rope, giving it more personality. And it looks like maybe you went on a vacation and you went to the museum gift shop, and they have a couple designers showcased in a few artisanal pieces. That's what this ring looks like to me. I also love the softness of the colors and the femininity of the colors. And it's also very, very limited. And I know Jay loves this, and he's so excited to bring it to you. Brand new. First time anyone's ever seen it is right here, right now, live. Now, a full presentation is gonna be at 5 p.m. And maybe Chris will tell me who the host is. I don't remember who the host is at 5 p.m. I think, is it maybe Robin? It is item number 469898 and appraised at $274. So I just, and by the way, it's comfortable. Wearing it, comfortable, big and bold. So if you would like to pick it up now, don't forget to use your HSN card for the extra flex payment. And the item number is 469898. We're gonna take another little